Today, it's the National Football League. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Houston Texans taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Right to the air, here is Goff. That's swung out wide to Sanders. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. There's Goff. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. That one a first down pickup of 8. Goff now looks to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Goff. A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Goff. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first-half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Dancing to his left. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. First catch for the NFL's leader in receiving yards at the midway point. It's a first down. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Esker's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 44, Goff. It's caught by Sanders. Only able to gain a couple there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. To throw is Goff. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Now Goff. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 2nd down and 3. Throwing again is Goff. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw, Goff. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Falcons are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Goff now to throw. And that's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but now it's third down. Here's Goff. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Amari Cooper, 95 yards. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And once again, this is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Third and 2. Goff. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First down now, but that clock rolling. A shotgun snap for Goff. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Again, Goff. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Another completion right back to Patterson.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run. He'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Rashawn Gary, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Tucker's kick is good, and the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll begin in the AFC South. It's Indianapolis on the road at Tennessee. And it's the Colts who have the lead in the second quarter. The Colts locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. J.K. Dobbins with a touchdown run. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he coughed it up, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. On play action, they'll throw. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Now back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Zach Ertz from a yard out.
And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And this is going to be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
They run with Sanders off the option.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll try the air now with Goff. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down. Here's Goff.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
So here are the Texans to take over. They're on top here as they've got the football 1st and 10, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Sliding out of the pocket, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And that is caught downfield by Beckham.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Steps away to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
T.J. Watt, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Goff. This short throw caught by Goddard. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain. Desperation time for Goff on fourth. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's third down. Gone. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Goff now looking to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Back to throw again. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line. To the air again. Gone. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Goff on third down. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And they're trying to line up quickly here. Goff urging them on. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Goff now looks to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an an adjustment, whether it's just more focus on what they plan to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.